I'm Karthik. I'm an assistant professor in economics at the University of California, San Diego. I'm a development economist. I do most of my work in health and education in developing countries. And most of my work is in India, but I also do some work in Indonesia and advise on some work in Latin America. So I'm here for SIGA Day. So SIGA, as you know, is the Center for Evaluation and Global Action. It's a group of academics, mostly economists, but including experts in public health and agriculture across the UC system that's based at UC Berkeley, but has faculty across the UCs. And it's a really powerful network of academics who are thinking hard about using research to inform policy in the developing world. A big part of my view on development, has been influenced by the Amartya Senian view of human development, of health education capabilities as being an essential component of development. There's three broad legs of what I'm doing in my research program. There's measurement, there's institutional incentives, and there's rigorous evaluation. One broad theme in what I do is measurement, and just focusing measurement on outcomes as opposed to spending. Right? So that's leg number one. Whether it's education or health or social protection, is to try and move the focus of policy away from spending to outcomes. Right? So the traditional way governments think about their commitments to certain sectors is to say, how much did we spend on education? How much did we spend on health? As opposed to asking, what are we getting for that spending and what is the outcome? Leg number two is taking institutional incentives for service delivery in government seriously. And so again, it's very common to think about, okay, what I need to do as a government is build schools and hire teachers. But if the teachers are not showing up, or if the teachers are in schools and not teaching, that's not something that's typically on the radar for the policymaker, because it's not a problem that's being flagged on a day-to-day basis. So a key theme in a lot of my work is to think through ways of improving effectiveness of public spending. And invariably, the most important channel is the motivation and effectiveness of the public sector workers. And then the third leg of the research program is the rigorous impact evaluation. And the rigorous evaluation is really, really important. In many ways, finding things that don't work are as important, if not more important, than finding things that work, because then you've saved at least money before a huge new program is launched, if in fact the program is not going to be effective. And health and education are probably the two most essential capabilities that individuals need to be able to participate in the modern world and live a meaningful life. The world is an uneven playing field, but providing every child a quality education and access to quality health is probably the closest or the most basic steps you can take to leveling that a little bit.